Yes.
N-O.
Oh, that thing's loud.
You should wear that.
Hey, Ed. This
Paul.
let's do it the official way. Hi, welcome to the Classic Series for April of 2014. I'm here with my co-host, Ed Maciano. We haven't said that in a long time.
I know. Well,
Isn't that great?
you haven't did that intro for a long time.
So-
You know, usually you start with, what doctor I went to,
Yeah.
or what
Or
plane
you
you just got off of.
Or you got stuck in the freeway.
Yeah, I got stuck in the freeway, which I did. Cheers.
We're a little late this month, but you're going to get it on time because, Ed, as you
Because,
know,
Paul,
I was in France.
Yes, I do
France.
know that. France.
And you know that I'm studying French now. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
I'm actually doing. This is no joke. I'm doing not only Rosetta Stone,
Right.
another product called Fluenz, and I have to tell you that it made it easier. I can't have a conversation with anybody yet. Obviously, it's been a few weeks.
Even in English, you
but
can't have a conversation.
That's also another problem. So,
I mean, I tell people English is my second language. I don't have a first one.
maybe I ought to take Rosetta Stone for English.
Well, you know, it's a true story. My mother was born here, but her parents were born in Sicily. And when she came over here, she spoke what she didn't realize was a Sicilian dialect. She had to go to Italian school to learn Italian. Nobody could understand her.
Really?
Nobody. No, because Sicilian dialect is like talking to a Cajun.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you go, what? You go, what?
That's interesting. And that's why you make Sicilian food now?
Well, it's one of the reasons, yeah.
So we tasted this with the staff, and I really liked this Tempranillo. This is Spanish Tempranillo from Asta, and I couldn't believe this wine. From the Castilla de Leon. Castilla de Leon.
Yeah, well, this is the new hottest area in the world right now. Not just Spain, but in the world. There are so many great wines coming from this area.
Look how complex that nose is. It's a 2012.
It's amazing.
And I tasted the wine. I could have sworn it was in the limited series when I tasted it at the staff level. And then just now when I took out the box, I said, wait a minute, this is a classic series wine. This is $15.99 on the shelf, $7.99 for more.
I know.
But the nose is so, it's
Well-
A, a classic nose, B, it's so complex.
I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be seeing a lot more Spanish wines as Wine of the Month Club selections because there's a plethora of amazing wines at prices that are crazy prices.
I love the fruit component. There's a little bit of oak in there, it seems like.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody's going to be able to compete with these people. Spain just became, in 2013, the largest producing country in the world. They leapfrogged
Did it really?
over. Yep, they leapfrogged over Italy and France. Spain has always had more vineyards, more acres of vineyards than any country in the world. But they've always had lower yields because of the soil, because of the weather, et cetera. And the government has been working with them to get better yields, and now they got a lot of wine. The trouble is, they're selling it at prices that are ridiculous
This is
because
amazing.
they got to get rid of it. Anyway,
It's amazing. I mean, seriously, it's amazing. I'm giving this a 95.
I'm at a 95.
And
too.
I just get this wonderful component. It's going to last. It's going to age well.
Yeah, without
it's got
question.
Spice. It's got berries. It's
Yeah.
not extraordinarily Tempranillo-like, but it's got the character. For sure.
I would like to revisit this in about 5 years and see what it's doing. And when you got an $8 wine that gets better in the bottle in 5 years, you've
Let's
made
put that on a calendar.
You've
Ed.
made a deal.
Well, we were just talking about how there used to be this organization that would buy wines from wineries in large quantities, and investors would buy them, and they would sit on and age it for, I forgot what it was, 4 or 5 years, and then they would try and resell the wines to restaurants, and they went out of business, which is a shock.
Really?
It was great for Wine of the Month Club because this is probably 15, 20 years ago. We bought a lot of great wines really inexpensively. But the concept was good.
Well,
But they
the concept was good. The problem was they didn't get very good wines.
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
I mean, yeah, they were good at the prices that the Wine of the Month Club sold them for, but not at the prices they wanted for them. They went bankrupt.
Well, if you're a restaurant and you're gonna buy an aged wine from somewhere and you're gonna try to present it to the public as an aged wine, it better be pedigreed, noticeable wines.
That's
and
right.
Say, oh wow, this is really
But none of them were.
none of them were. They're a great wine. This is I love this little round. Round Hill's been around for a while. This is Rutherford Hill.
That wasn't a play on words. They've been around for a while. They've been Round Hill for a while.
They've been a square for a while.
So, yeah, this is a really, really old company. that has deep roots. I mean, I remember Round Hill in the 70s, okay?
They've been around.
And they're still around, and they're still
Round Hill.
making great value wines. $13.99 on the shelf, $6.99 in reorder price.
Is that around? No, it's really more like a pear.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I lost another 5
Did
pounds
you?
last.
Oh, good job.
This now
at the oak.
this is the, I'm just going to say this is not the typical Chardonnays we've been featuring lately. This has got a little bit more wood in it, which is not at the cusp for me, but still for you guys that like oak, you're going to get your oak fix.
It's
here.
got good acid.
It's got very good acid. Well, they're a good winery. I mean, they make good, solid value wines. Always have.
94 for me. Could be a 95, but I already gave one out.
I'll do a 93 just to be different, but it's really a 90.
Oh, gee, that's 'cause it's got oak.
Okay, now we're going to go to the
You know, these guys, this is our friend
Jeff Dye.
Jeff Dye, and I keep telling him, look, I've seen enough Oak Grove wines, you know, we can't feature them all the time, but then brings this wine to me, and I'm like, okay, I gotta feature this wine.
I know.
It's $14.99 on the shelf, you get more for $7.99, but it's just loaded with Zinfandel.
I know. It just so Zinfandel is ridiculous. But you're like, oh my God, is that Zinfandel? You know, I mean, it just strawberries kaboom, you know, and some nice sweet American oak.
One customer said years ago, when I apologized, which I'm not going to do again, for sending the same brand and the same wine, different vintage a few years later, and he wrote back and he said, he goes, why? He goes, your job is to find us the best values you can find
Right.
and send them to us. And if it's the same wine as 2 vintages ago, that's too bad because it's a great wine. And that's exactly what happened here because we've done this wine a few years ago, and I'm sorry, it's really good.
The thing about these wines is they keep getting better. We did a Zinfandel of theirs, I mean, probably in the last year, and this is better than that one. This is really.
It's a 96 for me. I think it's really
I'm
good
doing
value.
a 97. I'm telling you.
What?
I'm shocked. Yeah.
I'm shocked at your behavior. You're like Felix the Cat.
Okay, you ready, guys? Because I don't know about him, but this is a first for me.
It is. Ooh la 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 la.
Notice the implement that I am trying to open this with.
Where's your fraternity church key wine thing? Now this kind of falls into that same category as you got to show the good wines that are just thinking. And who's ever heard of a sparkling Pinot Grigio? It's not sweet. It's dry. It's slightly bubbly, and it comes in a beer cap. Other than that,
Okay, for you guys that don't like screw caps, I don't know. This is
but this just intrigued the heck out of me. It's got Pinot Grigio. It tastes
intrigues the
like
hell
Pinot
out of me too. I'll tell you.
And it's, look at the nose. Is that nose not Pinot Grigio? It's classic. Served slightly chilled, actually, not the way we're drinking it.
That is delicious. God, this is the kind of wine you could drink practically all day long. What's the alcohol in here? It looks like it's got very little alcohol.
It's really fun. Ooh la la, hey, if you want to call it what you want. But you chill this down coming into the springtime and summer and serve that on the veranda as soon as you get one. And you're gonna have some fans.
This is definitely one of those wonderful
I love the
summer
nose.
afternoon sipping wines. You can't get enough of it. But you can have this with food too. It'd be delicious.
You don't want it. It's not sweet. There's maybe a little bit of residual sugar, but it's bubbly, so you get this wonderful fruit character.
Ooh. Boy, it's got nice fruit in the middle too.
It's 9% alcohol.
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
That's a
Absolutely.
95 for me. I think it's really fun.
Absolutely.
And I've seen it around, folks, in the stores, a couple places. Fine, you know, if you see it, and if it's less expensive than we've got for it, let us know. We'll fix that. But
I've seen it for
they
$6.99.
made it's not pretty cheap.
Okay.
There is some around, but I didn't care because I really wanted to taste this wine. It's really fun.
And that's our show for today for April. My goodness, April of 2013.
I wanna keep
2014.
drinking this.
Or is it 2015 yet? I
Oh,
don't know.
well.
I can't keep track anymore.